Hello everyone. I thought I would just stop in and share this little project that I've come across. It's different than, I'm sorry, I want to get her name. It's different than the way she did it, but it's the same idea, I think. And what they are is charms that you can make that look like resin. Now, neither one of these turned out very well. I watched her video again because I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And I think it's just that I put it on too thick on the first coat and then go back and do another coat over the top. But we'll see what happens to these. I also thought, because I have hard as nails clear, which is not the same as probably regular nail polish, but it has a little yellowish tint to it, but I thought that's fine. I don't care vintage wise. The lady that did this is Sarah Lee Armstrong, and I'll try to put a link in the description. And then the other day I made what did I make that I couldn't remember her name? Oh my gosh, now I can't remember what I made. Oh well. Anyway, hers was Dorothy Jane, and she goes by Lace Girl GRL 130. Okay, giving all these names and keeping track of everything is really hard. Okay, so to make these, I cut out cardstock, heavy cardstock scrapbook paper, some circles. Oh, and the main the main reason for this is you print out whatever you're going to use. Like it could be for little tags, whatever you want to make it with. And I know it's shiny. But if you do it on photo paper, then you won't get any difference in the color. I don't know. You could see that on this one. It's just exactly the same color as it is on there. A lot of times when you just do it on straight, like copy paper or something, it absorbs into the copy paper, not coffee, but copy paper, and, or, even your cardstock, the glues or the whatever you're using, like I've made them with this glossy accents. It just takes forever for this to dry, and I'm so impatient. I've got to touch it. And then another idea is using Mod Podge Dimensional, I think it's called. It's there's so many different kinds of Mod Podge, but it's one that says dimensional, and it's basically the same as glossy accents. Okay, now, so let's go ahead and glue these together. And if you have, a piece of like chipboard or really heavy cardstock or something, or mat board, which I always keep forgetting to buy, like at the, well, I think I did look at it and it was very expensive mat board. It didn't used to be, but it is now, and yet nobody really uses it to frame things, I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to put 3 on there. Well, let me do one more at least. God. For some reason, I cannot get my day started in the morning. And so here I am in the afternoon doing it. And then I'm just like dropping stuff, and it's just no fun. Okay, good enough there. All right, now we're gonna glue on our pictures, and so you're gonna glue that. Copy those onto photo paper, which I have a lot thanks to Lisa. She sent me a whole bunch. And then get these lined up. And I don't know, I would do several at a time. Whoopsie. Hold on. I had a hard time finding something with circles on Etsy. And because, oh, I already, okay. You know, you go to look at it and you go, oh, there's circles, and you go there and they're 2.5 inches and they're not, you know, what you need. And I mean, I can go and try to figure out how to shrink it down and all that stuff, but I don't like to. I just want to print it out and use it. Okay, so there's those, and we'll start with those. Now, whoops, come on. My eyesight's bad. Okay, I'm going to punch the holes for the charms first. I can find my, to put them for a dangle. Because these are like handmade charms. So I'm going to do this at the side over here, because otherwise I'll be punching his head. Okay, and this one can be at the top. Okay. All right, so now we're going to put the polish on. So I'm thinking that maybe this polish brush is not adequate. So I pulled out another brush. You know, they're better brushes. And I'm going to see if I can't cover this better. Oh, I can't see. No, that's not really working. Kind of need a flat brush. I don't know. Not a good idea to hold it in your hand. Maybe tweezers. I just did it down on the table. Then you look and see if you've got a spot that you missed. So, it's okay. I'm going to get some just clear nail polish. I have some, but it's so thick it won't even cover on this. Just feel like I'm getting a big glob at once. You know, I don't know what company, but I have nail polish, or had it before, where the brush is really wide. Like you can almost do your whole nail in one stroke. So I'm going to see if I can find that in clear. This is going to have to go in the nail polish remover. Okay, so now we just need to let those dry, and they're still like not the way I would prefer them to be. But these, I didn't punch the holes first, so I'll just go ahead and, I mean, they look okay. They're not perfect, but, whoops, not sure where I want to punch the hole on this one. Yeah, maybe better on this side. I don't know. This one can be at the top. I hope I'm in camera. Gosh, I moved the camera down a little bit. Okay. Hopefully I was in camera when I was working on those. Okay, so, oop. That's me. Put your finger right in it. See, the first time I did it, when I was trying to practice, I got bubbles. Now I'm not getting so many bubbles this time. But it looks just like, you know, those resin little things. Just put, and I did Christmas ones because I thought that would be kind of fun to make, because I don't know how many Christmas journals I will, or if I will do any for that matter, but I thought I'll make some and maybe use them as gifts or something. Doesn't feel like it needs something else. Yeah, I don't think I like that lace. It's too skinny or something. Let's see what else I can find. Probably a little of I think I want something like crocheted. I just brought in a bunch of lace from the other room. Well, I guess not that much. Maybe thinking maybe some of that white would look good. Oh, this would be. Let's see how something like that would look. So these are no different than the other types of charms we make by hand, but well, these doesn't want to go through the hole. But I like the nail polish idea, because otherwise you have to how come everybody puts these on and they have the cutest little design? Cutest looking. I don't know. I have to stop doing it right. Maybe, I don't know. This is it. I'm going to try it again, and then that will be done. Okay, that looks a little better. I could put another piece back there, I'm sure, but I think this is too thick. All right, guys, I just wanted to drop in and show you what I've done. Not like I haven't been in here all day trying to play with this. I've been in here for a while. But I thought maybe I'd have another piece of lace. I think I would have rather had these like bigger, like 1.5 inch instead of 1 inch. But are these dry? Yeah, they're almost dry, see? So there you go. And I think this one needs a second coat. Oh, Santa's not dry. Is that the one I did over again? I'm so bad at this. I'm going to let it dry and then I'll put another coat. Then I have these little things, and I these circles are too small, but I'm going to do something else on this photo paper and put in here. I think that would look nice. Make it nice. I haven't used these. These are like chalkboard. You're supposed to write on it with one of those ink pens. And this one, I just painted it gold because I don't like silver that much. So I have to finish, you know, painting that and then finding a circle to put in there that's 1.5 because these are too small. Almost not too small, but too small, I think. I don't know. Let me look at this one here again. If I left it like that, that doesn't look too bad. Actually, I could probably put the gold around. Like here, I made a mistake and it went over the edge on here, but I could do all around it. And put my polish there. Yeah. And you don't need to have a bunch of layers because you have this. So if you have any of those basils or whatever, I think that's what they're called, you could put them in that. Anyhow, I just wanted to make my own charm just for fun, see how I could do it, and I think that's a pretty decent way to make it. So, you guys have a great day. I'm just stopping in. I'll probably see you in a couple days. Okay? Bye.